Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Bungle Collects. I've got £500 worth of £2 coins to go through. I'm going to try and find the rare and valuable ones, the ones that you can find in your change. Hopefully ones that are worth more than the face value of the £2 printed on them. And I'd love to find one of the 2 coins that I need to complete my set. And if not, then maybe we can swap out some of these coins for some in better condition. They're in pretty darn good circulated condition, if you ask me. There's been many, maybe tens and tens of thousands of £2 coins that I've gone through for that mat there to get them into that condition. So, you know, you'd expect them to be in good nick. But I still think there's a little bit of fine-tuning we can do. But it's the Commonwealth, the quest for the Commonwealth. Haven't found one for ages. That's what we really need today. Right, I'm going to pick. Ooh, that's a solid start. We've got 3 picture coins in the first bag. Now they are only worth £2, but a good start. So that is the Act of Union. So commemorating Scotland and England coming together under one union. It's highly minted, that's for sure, at 7.5 million. This is the Brunel, so it's celebrating the life of that man there, Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Again, super highly minted, really, just under 8 million. And this is the Marconi. This was commemorating the wireless transmission to Marconi, who sent a radio wave over to North America. Highly minted again at 4.5 million. Because you've got to be into the million range or under a million really before you would really consider a £2 coin to be rare or valuable. There's the odd exception. Certainly if you get anything that's odd, like an oddity or an error or something like that, or a particularly, one that's in particularly good nick, but ultimately the million mintage is where you need to be. This is 9.5 times more than a million. This is 9.5 million's worth of mintage. The First World War Army Centenary, commemorating that. There was a whole, it's a 5, I think. Lots and lots of coins came out around the 2015 mark. I think it started in 2014, and there was one a year, or well, sometimes more than one a year, but they did a lot to commemorate the First World War around that period, and that was the coin that came out in 2016. And there's another one. They're highly minted, and I think we find a lot around here in the northeast as well. There's Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Now, at the end of the hunt, I will check all of the coins for any errors, any oddities, any rotations where the Queen might be facing the opposite way around, or in a different position where she should be when I spin the coin round. And I'll check all the edge inscriptions as well, because sometimes the edge inscription around the outside can be incorrect. That's a good example of one that could be incorrect, so I'll show you that. But I'll do this Florence Nightingale coin first. Again, just £2, over 6 million minted, commemorating Florence Nightingale and all that she did. Now, that's not in bad condition. You do have that little kind of around the silver inner pill there, the outside of the inner, if you like, so the silver bit, the outside edge of the silver bit in the middle. It's got like a grease mark there. That's common in the minting process for this coin. So some grease there. You got on the other side as well. Grease is the word that's got on that's got on there, and it does imprint, but it's in quite shiny, lusterful condition. Now, 4.6 million of these were minted, only worth £2 unless you've got an edge inscription error, where it would say for king and country, but this one doesn't. This says, what a piece of work is a man. So that is just the standard edge inscription, and just worth two squid. Right, another commemorative coin in here. So we're doing well for commemorative coins, which is, oh yeah, I tell you what, nice. I just wonder, I dare to dream, is this someone's collection? Has someone been collecting £2 coins and they've just weighed them in? There's another Marconi, and again another one, different one here. This is there's a locomotive on there, Richard Trevithick, commemorating the locomotive, I guess, and steam powered stuff, something along that lines anyway. Just a smidgen over 5 million and only worth £2. There's another First World War, commemorating the army, and we've got the Brunel arches. So the sister coin to the Brunel with the portrait on, that was commemorating his achievements, and that's the arches at Paddington Station in London. So hopefully, we've got seven different designs there. Still only early doors, still plenty of bags to go. It's already in a position where you should be smashing that subscribe button, because it's we're doing all right. So I think if you can just find that subscribe button, that'll give me a bit of luck to maybe supercharge this hunt. There's another one and another one. Lovely. Maybe dare to dream, because the ultimate coin collector's dream is you get a bag like this. That's this is sort of from the post office as well. I should have said that. So that is the Robert Burns, commemorate Robert Burns. This will be the lowest mintage and the highest value so far. 3.2 million of them were minted. It's a low tier keeper for some. I don't keep them, but you might squeeze £2.50, £3 for it, maybe, if someone really wanted it and it was in good condition. This is the opposite end, the highest minted commemorative coin, commemorating the end of the Second World War. Just over 10 million of them were minted. So yes, I got these from, where were these from? Let me think. Ooh, there's a Britannia, definitely from the post office. I'm gonna have to remind myself. I'm sure this was from my new old mate Sue. Where's the bag that I got them out of? Yes, these were from Sue. So much obliged to Sue who does this one. Right, Britannia. So that's a definitive design. So that's the standard print on the £2 coins from 2015 to 2022. But we do have, there's only 3 years it's circulated, and it is the rare one. Nice one, 2015. We've got a 2015 Britannia. So worth about £3. These rotate as well, or you can unfortunately not. So if you hold the Britannia there with the trident and shield and spin it, and then sometimes you can find the Queen here or here at various angles throughout, and it gives you a little bit of extra value, that's for sure. At one point, people were paying almost £200 for a Queen that was pointing completely upside down, but it has dropped considerably. Generally speaking, coins, the value of coins and errors and that type of thing has dropped quite a bit over recent months. This is looking really good though. This is looking really good. I'm still optimistic there might be some clonkers in here. So we've got that is the serving the mariner around the outside, the Trinity Lighthouse, commemorating the Trinity Lighthouse people. There's various Trinity lighthouses around the UK. 3.7 million, another low value keeper. It just gets too expensive if you keep too many £2 coins. And this is a splendid thing. This is the Golden Guinea. Shout out to Bernie Cranny for the Golden Guinea that helped. Hopefully you'll receive that, Bernie. It was a little while back now, but hopefully you've got that Golden Guinea. I can't remember whether you have or not. Anywho, oh no, what was I doing there? So I've still got plenty of bags to go, but I just wanted to point out that I don't often do find that, just to give you an idea of where we are in terms of rarity. So these are silver finds. So I put the finds in gold, silver and bronze, the gold being the most valuable. Then you've got the ones that don't have are not in a medal position. And these are the three of the lower silver finds. And it's very rare to find all three together, even though they're relatively, highly minted. The Golden Guinea's at just under 3 million. So that's, people like that coin, and it's a nice, it's a nice looking coin. And if I was ever going to keep any of them, it would be the Guinea. I think I would keep it because it is a splendid thing. So yes, it's an unlikely hat-trick, I would suggest. Right, we need to do an edge inscription as well. In the last hunt, if I remember correctly, the edge inscription did not serve me well. So let's see if we can get something in this one. Shout out to Sue, all the way in New Zealand. Right, let's have a look. So we're looking for anything that says on the shoulders of giants, or it doesn't say on the shoulders of giants. Right, I can see in the middle there we've got for king and country. So any others? all the others are giants. So I'm hoping that King and Countries, that's the army centenary that we've seen plenty of. So hopefully it's not an army centenary and that it's a Shakespeare Skulls, because that's that error that I mentioned earlier. That's where you get the error. Anyhow, it isn't. Bit of a false dawn there. Never mind. I was thinking, ooh, has the edge inscription paid off? The old edge, sorry, the edge hunting for head has it paid off, but it didn't. So it's an army centenary. It's got the correct edge inscription for King and Country. You occasionally find one like that with that edge inscription on, but not today, Zerg. That's for sure. So we'll add that to the pile. It feels like I miscalculated here somewhere. It feels like I've still got absolutely tons of coins left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, maybe not. It feels like I've got more than 500 quid's worth here. Ooh, that's a nice one. That's in nice condition. Have we got a swap? I found so many coins. I feel like I've got more bags than I should. Now, there's a DNA double helix. Over 4 million. I like this coin. Oh, it's a little bit dirty on the Queen's side, look. But I don't know when it picks up. Hopefully, it should pick. It's got quite a lot of luster. That. Let me just see whether we've got a swap. So that's definitely got a darker hoop, or an outer rim there that's darker. But the Queen's side's better. And I say if it's dark, but at least if it's consistent. Oh, that is tough. That is a tough call, that, because the one on the right, the one I've just found, is definitely in nicer condition. I love the luster on it, the shine. But the other side, the other side lets it down because you've got that muck around the reg and the fid there. Look, the reg fid and the def. Oh, so I'm not going to swap it. I'm going to go for the overall condition. So I won't swap it, but let me know in the comments, would you have swapped it? Would you have swapped it for that? Because the obverse side, the side with the picture on, the one that the matte side up, was in such a nice condition. Let me know. Oh, that's in nice condition as well. I do feel, I feel like this could be someone's collection. That they've just been putting them away, because that's in nice condition. The Act of the Abolition of the Slave Trade, 8.4 million. I think it'll take some beating to beat the one I've got on the mat, but I will have a look, because see, it does have, we've got some luster to it. Ooh. Sorry for the noises there. Oh, this could be right. So that's the one on the map. There's a little bit of a muck next to the reg there. So there's a little bit of a muck there. So this side, I think, is better, although the silver bit's got a bit of a, that grease mark that I mentioned earlier. So it's possible. Is that side better? Do you know? I think it is, because we've got some muck. We've got some muck around there. I'm gonna then near for the abolition. Look, there's a bit of muck between the E and the A. I can afford to be fussy because then there's a bit of muck near the 7 on the one on the left hand side. Oh dear. Am I swapping? Agonising. That's got a few scratches on as well. Am I swapping? Yes, I am. I'm swapping. There we go. It's done. Decision made. And another different design as well. So what's that? 14 different commemorative designs. And of course we've got that definitive Britannia on the mat as well. We've got that gold find. Less than 1 million minted. There's another Act of the Abolition of the Slave Trade. Let's pull back out of it. I think I've seen another commemorative there as well. I did. It was at St. Paul's. There she blows. Another one of them. Sorry, sometime where it was. If I just find a Charles Dickens and a Lord Kitchener, and I've also found one of everything on the bottom row of my mat. Mr. Charles Dickens and the Kitchener. I don't find the Kitchener as often as the others. Or it's disproportionately, I find it less compared to its mintage. The Kitchener, where it's like, you know, your country needs you, the pointer. It's another one of the World War series. That's nearly 6 million minted, and I find way more Shakespeare's or Trevithick's, I reckon, or Guy Fawkes than I do the Kitchener, even though they are lower minted. Right, so we've got more of these. 2 more. And another Florence Nightingale. So yes, commemoratives galore here. Just 4 bags left to go. And it's got some shiny coins in here as well. Just a quick shout out to Dave from Northeast Coins as well. I was watching his video. He's having a bit of a problem trying to, at the time of filming, getting his second eye up. So I hope you got sorted, Dave. Northeast Coins. Shout out to our mate Frankie as well. Hopefully you're okay, young Frankie. There's another Active Union and another Florence Nightingale. This is lovely. Lovely. 2 bags to go. So please do consider subscribing if you haven't already. I think this hunt is well worth it. Lots of variety, a swap out on the mat and a gold find. So please do subscribe. Leave us a comment. Let me know. Would you have swapped that DNA? Would you have done it? If you like 50p's, and Lady M and I, we hunt twice a week for 50 pences. We're in competition with each other. So please do watch some of our other videos. Much appreciated. If you want to go the extra mile, then you can become a channel member for some exclusive perks, prize draw, emojis, and exclusive live stream once a month as well. There is another First World War Army centenary. Right, that's us done. Let's just celebrate the plum find, which is that one. So it's not in great nick. Will I keep it? Maybe not. They have to be a little bit kind of fussy, I think, these days. I think that will just go back into circulation, give somebody else a chance to find it. If you compare it to the one I've got, and you can see look at that one, that's the one off the mat. That is, you know, it's in, not perfect, but certainly in lovely, shiny, lusterful condition. So there we go, we're all done. So thank you very much for watching, and look at that, completed the line, completed 2 lines, put the plum find right in the middle of the U. For Bungle, everyone's a winner. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.